You need to.
And I'm also here. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Teens with Attitude, the Radical River Rock Rangers? No, wait. Radical Robo Rock Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
I am, of course, your producer, James, and here are all of my wonderful teens. Say hi, everybody. Just real quick.
Hi, teens.
Yeah, we don't have
Sup?
much time.
Hi.
All right, so with this, we're going to go ahead and open.
How do you say hello in the 90s? Yo?
Yo.
Yo. Sup.
Yo.
I feel like sup was a little later. I don't know.
Flamio,
Late 90s.
Depends on where you were living.
I mean, the what's up was very much mid 90s.
That's true.
Yeah.
To eat your Christian.
We open on a closed factory and a silhouette, checking one way and the other before slowly opening the should-be locked door. A trench coat of solid white and a top hat. Or sorry, a fedora that is also white with a black stripe on it. Not a top hat, my bad.
Can it be a top hat?
No, it's going to be a fedora.
Diamond.
Okay.
That's the diamond.
Is seen from a back view shot moving as their footsteps echo through the hallway. A panel's on a wall, a few button presses and a switch thrown, and you hear as mist comes from an opening gigantic hole in the wall. Dust flies off of everything, a slight cough, feminine, quieter, as you see this figure walk into a completely pitch black room. They pull something out of their pocket and flick it down to the side. Shades. Cool shades. As they walk into the center of a giant command room, setting meticulously the shades on the console. You hear a humming, and then you see buttons beeping, colors blasting as this place lights up into life. And you hear a simple voice. They're back. We need to find new ones. I'm on it.
Not a dinosaur story.
We cut to a small ranch house. It looks in a heavy state of disrepair. There's a younger man on the porch. He has a cigarette in hand and is slowly lighting and smoking it. Smoking's not cool, kids. Don't do it. But in this,
Except for it's totally cool.
we move into a zoom in of a house, the main front room of it, covered in bottles, covered in half-eaten food. An older man slouched over, turned backwards on a couch as the TV's blaring in the background. It's a sunny day in Rock River, and you get jargon as the news report is going off. It's 6:50 a.m. There's not much time before school. Addie, where are you?
Gosh, okay. Well, she's on the roof. She's already ready. She doesn't want to go to school. Nobody freaking wants to go to school. And nobody who lives in Addie's house wants to be in Addie's house. So she's on the roof above it all.
Go ahead and describe Addie's outfit to me and her backpack.
Her backpack.
Yeah.
Addie doesn't have a backpack. She has a satchel.
Okay.
It's a beaten up old brown leather satchel. She'll tell you that she got it from a veteran who she did a favor for, but it's probably bullshit.
It's a cool story though.
Yeah, it's a badass story. Everything she does is totally badass.
Yeah.
She's got on a leather jacket. It looks nice. If you were a judgmental person, think she probably stole this. She did. It's over top of just a simple red tank top. She's got on some regular blue jeans, a little ripped up at the knees, and some knee-high, pretty torn up black leather boots too. She is, I feel dumb, but she has red hair. She has red hair. And the weirdest thing about her is that she has two different color eyes. Some people think it's cool. Some people think it's weird. She just thinks it's badass.
But more than anything, eventually everyone brings it up. You have 2 different color eyes. Did you know that?
No, what? Do you have a mirror?
Oh my gosh. And no, but that kind of interaction, it
Yeah.
happens a lot. You know you could still leave on time and be on time for school.
Yep.
You have the option of jumping down from the roof or moving back through the house and through the main room.
Nobody goes into that house unless they have to. She has actually a setup on the side. Used to be like a nice rose trellis. It is just a ladder now.
Okay. Are you going to make your way to school, or are you going to sit and wait? You see smoke rising from the porch. You know cigarette smoke when you see it. Your brother's probably bummed one off of your old man again.
She'll start to make her way. She doesn't really care if she's late or not, obviously. But, you know, if she makes it early enough, she might be able to grab breakfast.
And you do know that the vice principal has been on you, and he said, one more time, extra detention.
Ooh, extra detention. More detention on top of my current detention? So terrible.
You know, one of these days, Adelaide, you're going to have to straighten up. The real world exists, and you have to be a part of it. You don't want to stay in that house forever.
You know, of the two of us, you're the one who needs to straighten up. Look a little bit bent there, old buddy. Pats him on the shoulder.
Flashback to you slowly making your way down the trellis.
Just walk around the front yard, kind of just kicking along. Easy enough. We didn't name my brother.
We didn't.
Did you name
Do
him?
you have one?
No.
All right.
James.
Well, no. Kibosh. Veto. You have an old-timey name, so he's going to have an old-timey name too. His real name is Gerald.
Oh,
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my god.
unfortunate, isn't it?
Gerald.
He
All
said
right.
he has people call him Gur.
I was gonna go with Jerry, yeah, but
Jerry? Jerry also
Jerry.
works. Yeah.
Jer.
Jer.
Jerry.
What's up,
Good?
Jer?
Oh, you know, I got to go to work soon, but I'm taking my time.
You still
He's
have
got
that
it.
job?
Hey, I make it to work on time, usually. You still going to school?
Nah.
Oh, okay. What's the bag for then?
Drugs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Old man has his job still too somehow. Think he makes it in today? Think this is the day they finally fire him?
Fire. Literally or figuratively, I don't care.
Fair enough. Have a good one at school.
Thanks. She goes over and kind of like gives him a sloppy noogie or whatever.
Get off me. Get out of here. You're going to get in trouble again. Not
What's
that you
the
care.
difference?
You both have a good laugh. He puts out his cigarette and starts getting ready to actually get up and go somewhere too. Bangs on the front door. Old man, get up! You're gonna get fired. Whatever, I'm out of here. Puts both of his hands firmly into his pockets as he starts moseying on down the street with his white undershirt, with his he's sporting the Aaron fashion today with the stripes, the lumberjack style.
Flannel.
Plaid. The plaid flannel.
Yeah, the flannel. Yeah. Somebody has to pay the rent.
Oof.
And you slowly start making your way to school, I take it?
Yeah, but she takes her time. You know, what's he really
Okay.
gonna do?
Yeah. We're going to cut off to someone else at this point. And that person is going to be... Oshin.
That's me.
Oshin, what do you do in the morning as you're getting ready for school?
So Oshin would probably be making sure that his backpack is stocked
He's not
Ocean
going to
is
choke
sick.
on his way.
He's
Yeah,
going to
Ocean
die.
is sick and not going to school
Wow.
today.
Yeah, so he would check his backpack, make sure all of his books are there. He's got enough pencils, pens, calculators, got full battery power.
Hmm.
The straps are nice and tight, so it sits up high on his back. Doesn't cause him any like back pain. Isn't going to be painful. He can got full range of movement, including little like shoulder pieces that keep it, or not shoulders, but the chest like clips.
The clip,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
not-
the little clip in the front
Yeah.
to make sure you're
Mhm.
not hurting your shoulders in the back. Yeah, that
Mhm.
makes
Oh my
sense.
god, that's adorable.
So he
Your mom, a not necessarily statuesque, but certainly a good proper shoulders rolled back, graying hair slicked back into a bun, pulled back tight into a bun, comes over with a packed lunch for you and hands you your lunch box and says, "You look like you're fully loaded there, ready to go." Your mom,
I am.
an engineer, also, and where you got your geekness from.
Very cool. I am indeed ready to go. I've got everything. Like looks around. Yeah, I think that's everything.
And I
then
think
realizes
how about at this point? Yeah, she goes, "Well, nutrients deployed."
I go, yep. She also points out that I'm not wearing a shirt yet.
Oh, sweetie, you need to put a
Oh,
shirt on.
sorry. I thought I had everything. Okay. He goes and like grabs a random shirt that says like
If it
ping
weren't
pong, like championship, 1989.
okay. Just throw on your generic shirt with everything else. Your
Mhm.
big old backpack with everything in it, probably about 20 pounds of everything total. But you've
Mhm.
managed to counterbalance it just right so that it's even on your back. And you're good to go and off, huh?
He checks his watch and he like calculates the time and he's like, yep, I should get there with 5 minutes to spare.
Mhm,
Gotta go.
mhm.
And he
Um,
heads off.
You head off. You get to the bus stop. The bus arrives. You are perfectly on time. Not too early, not too late. You know precisely when to get there. And
Just waves, knows the bus driver's name.
they see you land almost dead perfect every time. They're like, I don't know how you do that, kid. That's some kind of magic trick. As you walk onto the bus, though, can you just make me a fit roll to make our first roll?
Sure, fit roll.
Yeah.
That is 2d6.
2d6 plus fit.
My fit is a -1.
So 2d6 minus 1.
It says rolling the dice. It is not showing anything. That's weird. Okay. It says rolling but not showing the dice, so let me do it again.
Okay.
There it goes, 5.
There
So
we
a
go.
4.
A 4. And with a 4, the foot that is stuck out from the captain of the field hockey team absolutely catches you off guard and you face plant.
Oh no.
Please gain
Ah.
1 attitude as you beef it.
Oh no.
He slowly like
nerd.
tries to like push himself up. He's like, ow, like rubbing his nose. Ow.
Real quick, I'm going to roll a d6 here divided by 2.
So 2.
Aaron, you also take this bus and you are on the bus.
I'm not on this bus today.
You're not? Okay, never
No.
mind then. Then I'm going to skip. Denitra, you're on this. No, you.
Yeah, I was like,
you
no,
take your
she
car
doesn't
to
ride the public school
No,
bus.
of course not. Charles, do you take the bus?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
Okay, yeah, you're on the bus. You see this.
Mhm. Okay.
Just as a connection point. And so with that, you have your little Billy bullied moment as you are making your way onto the bus, sitting down and getting ready to go to school. Oshin.
I sort of like wave and like kind of like wave at Alaya, just sit down.
Okay. And Elijah, we're going to pan over to you and get a pass back to what you were doing this morning and how you got onto the bus.
Sure. As soon as the sun rose, he was out checking his crystals that were recharging in the sun, right?
Oh, okay.
So they charge at dawn. We have to be very careful about that. So his morning routine is to make sure that the crystals that he has used before are charging, up on the roof of his house. He's an only child, obviously. I mean, look at him. Look at how weird he is.
Yeah.
This is shot fired to all only children. Sorry. Didn't mean to do
That's
that.
me.
Yet it
there you
doesn't affect me.
go. Yeah, exactly.
I'm good.
But yeah, his morning ritual is literally a ritual of casting protective runes. He wears a lot of jewelry, but it's layered at a very particular style. It has to look like he doesn't care at all. That's very important, but it's not true. So takes him a little while. He's a little bit late. The bus has to wait for him for a sec, but then he gets on.
Sure. Almost didn't catch you this time.
Sorry about that. Never mind. And he was going to explain, but he just decided against.
My crystals, they needed the extra.
Mm-hmm. You just need a little bit more time. You never know.
Sure. So you're on the bus and you get to see this display of jock one-upmanship.
Cheesemo?
Yeah, Cheesemo, that's the one. And
Dickery.
then, of course, also that. But, of course, who you
Sure.
don't see on the bus today is Kenny. Kenny, where are you this morning?
Kenny is very late. Kenny is literally like does like the slide down the stairs where like one of his feet is on the banister and he's just like not like it's more like he like ass slides down the banister. He's like his sweatshirt is half on. He's got like an old Jans, or I guess they're new or newish now, but like the navy blue JanSport backpack with like the brown leather bottom. His
One
field
attitude point. JanSport was the secret word.
I figured. His field hockey stick is like, threaded through the back through like one arm strap, so it's like so it looks like he's ready to pull out like a sword.
Which is about the coolest thing you can ever have.
Oh, yeah.
Is a fake sword in your backpack.
Yeah,
ready.
Casey Jones in it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And his family were. I'm going to apologize right now, James. His family were transplants from a couple of years ago. So as he's run downstairs, like, oh dang it, I'm late again, Ma.
Sweetie, I told you got to get all your stuff ready the night before, otherwise you're never going to get on time.
It's fine. I need to work out anyway. I'm gonna hoof it. I'm gonna just belt my way all the way down there.
All right, sweetie, well, here you go. And she tucks something under your arm that is just like a bindle looking bag for your lunch, and then she also just puts a piece of toast directly into your mouth.
And yeah, he folds the toast up so he can jam the whole thing in his mouth, and then
immediately
puts the bag in between his teeth so he can like full sprint down the sidewalk.
And you see him absolutely like
he's hoofing it, like knife hands,
knife hands, swinging, pumping legs, lean forward. The bus rolls by you, obviously, or no, you don't catch up to the bus because you're late. You're late.
I didn't see the bus. Yeah.
You probably at this point then, as you're running, you would probably catch a glimpse of the other person who would be late, except they have their own mode of transportation. Denitra, can you go ahead and describe Deja for me?
Yeah. So Deja is a young African American descent woman. She's got long dark braids. She's wearing an.
Tell me that you have one of the hairbands.
Of course, she's got a.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, it matches with her whole outfit, which is
absolutely
cute little like half crop blazer, and
it's like a houndstooth, but you have a houndstooth hairband, which is crazy because you would have to go designer for that.
Exactly. Yeah, and she was thinking about like getting breakfast somewhere, but she's just like, whatever, I'll just drive. And she does see Kenny running down the street again.
Her ex.
And she's just like, ugh. And she does pull over. Want to ride, loser?
I'll go, Herco.
Yeah, okay.
Did she get points for that?
I
for
tell you
insulting
what.
people?
Well, so here's the thing. Was it meant as a diss, Denitra?
I mean, kind of, because he has food and he's running.
I
could
need
choke.
you to be a little meaner then, and then I'll let you make
Yeah.
drama.
Oh my god.
Want a ride, loser is something you would say to a friend.
Okay, that's fair. So
A friend who doesn't have a car.
okay, so how about she asks him if he wants a ride, but she is literally still like driving the speed limit. So if it's 25 in a school zone, she's still going. She's like, "You want a ride, loser?" Is that mean enough for you?
Oh, and then you just keep driving? That's mean enough. Roll drama.
God. Oh, I feel awful.
You
You
can't. You're
chose
supposed
this
to, yeah.
character.
Literally, like, I want to be the mean girl and then feel bad.
Oh my god.
This is like we're going to have an evil campaign, and then everybody else comes back in with lukewarm characters. It's like, no, you chose evil. Kick a puppy right now.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Roll 2d6. And you're going to add your cool probably for this, yeah?
yes, which I hadn't really established yet. So can I just take that?
You can take a 9, which will be you get away with it, but you don't feel awesome about it. You see him just hoofing as it goes off into the distance. You get a little pang because you're like, that was mean, but also I don't want him in my car right now. We're not really on great speaking terms.
Yeah, and besides, he would have gotten crumbs in my. I just got it vacuumed, so.
I know. And you're thinking about that so hard that you missed that you roll through a stop sign.
Oh shit.
Because there's a complication. And you see, woo.
Fuck. Okay.
And the make or break of this is you're gonna be late, but your parents know the cop.
Okay.
So this is you're near the school zone. You're getting the dress down warning of the cop with good intentions.
Sorry, Officer Davis.
While like she's pulling over to his stop, I imagine I wasn't far behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Can I slide across the hood of her car and flip her off and then like change sides of the street?
You know what? That's funnier because we'll say that as you do that, the cop's like, "Hey!" and tries to get at you on foot. Does not make it. Denitra, the cop leaves.
She's just like,
So Denitra or Deja off, not the cop.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah,
you still absolutely just slid across the hood of a car that he was in the middle of stopping. He doesn't catch you. You're too fast.
yeah, she
Like, cut through a yard or something like that.
Officer Davis needs to chill on the bagels.
Honestly, yeah, I imagine like I cut through a yard or two, so he can't like easily get around the
you
whole
are
cul-de-sac.
just straight shooting, and you have a ninja warrior course at this point that you know. There's a trampoline in one of the backyards. You're able to make it. This is very Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but in reverse, you're going to the school.
I was saying, yeah, I don't like jump on the trampoline though. I like since it's ninja where I like slide under the trampoline.
Yeah.
Like one full like whoosh, then like
Mhm.
pop up.
Absolutely, perfectly fine. As you are running up, Addie, you absolutely catch a glimpse of Kenny just booking it.
Michelle?
Oh, did we? I was saying, Addie, as you're just
I'm
making
not
your
used
way
to the name
moseying,
yet.
as you're seeing making your way moseying to school, you absolutely see Kenny book it through a yard into another yard across you, essentially.
It's kind of okay.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have an establishing scene of the two who are on the bus make it to school just fine.
Mhm.
The three who are not on the bus, the one who got stopped by the cop, the one who is booking it on foot, and the one who just doesn't care. You all notice that the vice principal is standing out at the gate. Not to catch the two of you, but he does. Do we want a name for this vice principal?
We'll say as Oshin walks by, he's like, "Hey, Mr. Jefferson, it's good to see you today."
Good to see you too, Oshin. Hey, looking forward to your quiz results. The
Same
team's looking
here.
strong this year.
I think we got it in the bag, in the box, in the bag. Yeah, that's cool.
You've got it filed away.
Oh my god.
As you walk by, as all three of you essentially converge, he just looks at Addie,
Hold
Kenny.
Hold
Yeah?
on.
Yeah.
So Addie's noticed that these other two are late. She's
Uh-huh.
gonna try and use them as a distraction to sneak in.
Okay.
Actually, in fact, depending upon the order in which they arrive, she might throw Deja to the wolves and try and help Kenny out.
that would be difficult to do, but I'll
Okay.
allow it.
Well, if it's not doable, it's not doable.
I think it's doable, but I think what you're looking at here is either a keep your cool or a defend someone. Keep your cool to slip out in on your own, and defend someone to try to get Kenny off the hook.
What's more like, hold on, come this way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I'll let you know that the defend someone on a 7 to 9 or lower, that gets you caught.
Okay.
The keep your cool, you might be able to swing by on one of the choices for 7 to 9 and still do it.
Then I'm gonna save myself.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll keep your cool for me. Because as you roll up, you see Deja and Kenny out front. Just
This
absolutely.
is the first time here's the dice. Just one?
So the whole time he's dressing them
2d6.
down, like Kenny's still like jogging in place with his bag in between his teeth.
That's not good.
So give me an inside scoop, Addie. Of all the tiny crawly things, what is your least favorite?
Oh, slugs, I guess.
Okay. So as you know a certain point that you can crawl under the fence to the side of the schoolyard that you can get around with, you go to crawl under it and you hand plant directly into a slug. There's a shrill noise. Your head hops up as you hit your head. And you get one attitude for freaking out, but you do freak out. And Jefferson just says, Ambrose, out here now. Detention, points at you. Extra detention.
Obviously.
Oh, but I got practice later. Can I like?
Kenny,
Got a
you
big
don't
game
want-
coming off. Please,
Look.
sir.
I
I'll
wouldn't
let
be late if my parking spot wasn't so far away from the door, so
I don't want to hear any complaints. Detention for all of you.
fine. She just like without even as she's saying fine, she's like walking past because bad bitches do.
Yeah. It's like fine detention. All right. We're going to go ahead and cut forward into the school day. Now, during the school day, I want to set up something, but we don't really have much time for it. I want to give you time to interact either with the NPCs or with each other. But at this point, you're not exactly the friendly friend group yet. So at that point, I'm going to skip this phase and move forward. During the day, I need something from Charles and Philip, and that is, I need to know what in the day gets you into detention.
Yeah.
Science class.
What happened in science class?
Blew something up.
So it's like so it's like I'm working on a different project. So I'm trying to build something, and this is like chemistry class. So like it's like we're supposed to be doing stuff with the periodic table, and I'm like fidgeting and making some kind of circuitry and robotics
And not keeping
piece
an eye
of,
on your burner.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And with that, from the outside of the door of the science lab, we hear poof, and then we see smoke pour through the door.
You see, so like
did you want to roll to use tech or make something? Because I know that's one of your moves.
No, he's still working on it. As the smoke is like he's like shaking it off and whatever. And he's like, well, like in the famous words of Alfred Nobel, the Swedish chemist and engineer and inventor of dynamite, that was a blast.
You see the tiny, meeker male chemistry teacher just say, Oshin, please report to the principal's office.
Okay. Is this a bad thing?
I have a lot of respect for your mother, but I also feel that this is the kind of lesson in careful caution that you need to learn in a lab in order to get proper results in the future. I'm afraid it is a bad thing.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. I need to go.
As he's walking you to the door, he says, I'll make sure that you have plenty of reading material available to you in the detention, I promise.
Oh, that's very kind of you. And he
Absolutely.
walks out.
He goes on a little bit about how everybody has a lot of respect for your mom.
He's wiping
But
soot
he's
off of his
mostly,
face.
yeah, mostly talking about himself. You know that she's a pretty big sciencey nerd, and he's also a pretty big sciencey nerd. But not
Teacher's
as cool as
simping
him.
your mom.
Yes, simping for mom.
Yeah, if I put the son in detention, she'll come down to the school.
Probably.
All right, Charles, what does it for you? Do you know?
Absolutely. He does not do any homework whatsoever.
Oh my God!
Zero.
Yes.
Not one bit of it. He knows exactly
just-
where he's going to go to school.
Are you
Huh?
just being you right now?
Yeah, this part does share a little bit, but he knows exactly how hard he has to try to just get into the. I mean, it's basically the JC. It's just junior college, like right down the road. He doesn't need all A's, and he doesn't care about this nonsense. He's got more important shit to do.
You have a silhouetted teacher explode at you because I don't want to pick another NPC right now. We still have a chemistry teacher to name.
Yeah, I mean, it could be
Something,
anybody.
something, no respect, something,
Yeah,
something,
absolutely.
zero effort, something, something, detention.
Absolutely, no. He knows he only has to get C's to get through this. It's fine.
Yeah. So they try to teach you a lesson. You're
Yeah.
probably not going to learn it.
Well, I can't go get my crystals now, so that's a problem.
Oh no. Well, we cut forward to all of you sitting in detention. The vice principal, Jefferson, is up front. Looks worriedly at Oshin, but the rest of you not really that surprised. How we got 5 kids in detention today. Truly, truly a sad thing to see. Sit up, Addie. I can give you more detention today.
I'm sitting up. My arms are just up.
This is the exact kind of shit you'd get busted by a shitty teacher
Oh, yeah.
for, though. You looked a little too relaxed. That was his problem.
It's like kind of does.
I
I'm gonna do a
hope
thing.
I hope that all of you learn a valuable lesson in communication. He just gets distracted by you. A valuable lesson in being team players and also in fulfilling the responsibilities that you have to yourselves and those around you today. Oshin, I don't know how you got here, but I'm sure that you understand what you did and that you're not going to make the same mistake again.
Yes. I need to keep more focused on the science experiment at hand and not the science experiments. That's what I need.
That's the exact kind of forward thinking I see from you, Oshin.
Thank you, sir.
And with that, he says, I'm going to leave all of you to your assignment. You've all had detention, right? They give you some BS assignment.
No.
First time, sir.
No. I'm asking you as the
of
producer
character.
to the players.
No, I've never had detention.
Oh, okay. So a lot of times they'll make you just fill out like
Yep.
Scantron style sheets or do some sort of like.
Remember
learning
those
thing.
packets in Japanese? Yeah, you need to fill out a bunch of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically they just give you busy work to make sure that you're not just doing nothing in detention
Or
'cause
sleeping.
otherwise-
Yeah.
making sure you're not sleeping.
See, our detention, we had detention, which is like an after school thing, then we had in-school suspension where they just bring you all your schoolwork. So
Yeah,
it was
you
it was the best because you just fucking do it, and then I still take a nap.
Yeah.
And they're like,
As
don't sleep, and that's how you learn how to sleep sitting up.
I fell asleep sitting up with my phone in my hand like 3 nights ago, and that was
Yeah.
something I haven't done in a while. And I woke up without any neck pain.
Yeah, I mean, because you got good posture.
Yeah,
I got-
apparently, or just had a real good lean going. So anyway, you all know that the Well, not all of you know. He just says, "Go ahead and get your homework done." I'm looking at you, Elijah. And make sure that you understand why you're here for a paper that you have to write, Adelaide.
Huh?
And Deja, he looks at you. I'm going to be on the phone with your parents here shortly.
All right. Fine.
Wake up, Kenny!
Oh, yeah, sir. I'm sorry. I was up late studying. I don't get geometry.
What? It's all just shapes. It's really cool.
But the angles,
like
it's
here
like
and
I
here.
don't get that. Like this one's got 13 with a little circle next to it. It's looks like a shark mouth. I don't get it.
Oh my god.
I don't get how that equals the angle of another. What if they're not? What if they look? What if a triangle looks? It's not a square. There's not 4 angles.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my gosh.
Dave, I'm not talking to you.
I didn't.
Mind your business. I can hear you rolling your eyes back here. Sound like marbles rolling across the floor.
Cassis, please roll to make drama.
Yeah.
Is it a D6?
It's
2d6.
Yep.
And you add... you're intimidating someone, aren't you? Don't you have a move for that? If you're trying to be
I
big
don't-
and loud?
I don't think I took the one that
Okay.
specifically intimidating. It
Okay,
was
never
wait,
mind.
hothead. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I get +1 attitude if
I thought
I.
you said pothead.
That's a different skill tree.
Yeah, no, that is.
Not
Yeah,
the slacker.
That's on
you
the
lose-
slacker, yeah.
Had I picked Slacker, I would have been the pothead. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
For
when you
sure.
lose your temper and escalate a situation to threats or violence, gain +1 attitude.
Yeah.
Deja pops her gum indignantly.
Can you blow bubble?
That's a 9,
I mean,
isn't it?
I can.
What is
You
that?
need
'Cause of
bubblegum next
+1
time we play.
Oh yeah, I will.
What's the corresponding?
Make drama. Roll with the trait you think best fits the situation.
I mean, would it be fit? It's definitely not sharp. He's not
Yeah.
sounding smart.
If it's
Either
if
cool or
it's a
fit.
physical outburst, it could be fit. But otherwise,
Alright.
it's probably cool.
Maybe a +1 for if it was cool, or +2 for fit.
Okay, well, you get a
Oh,
10
no,
either
sorry,
way.
sorry, a 1
Yeah.
for fit, 0 for cool, because the other one is morphed. Sorry, I thought
So
it just said modified.
which one do you think you're doing there?
Are you slamming the table?
Yeah, are you like
Yeah,
wham?
probably. He's probably like
I'll give you
slams
fit.
his fist and like turns real quick.
All right, I'll give you fit then. That's a 10 total, and that means that you get a +2 attitude. Remember that you can't go over 5. You can't overcap.
Yeah. Well, I started at 0, so
You got a new attitude.
Anyway, I don't think it was on stream that I gave you that
No.
tongue-in-cheek minus attitude punishment, but you guys seem to be getting it hand over fist, so I'm not that worried. All right, so gain 2 attitude, and Deja, he does just pop at you, and this reminds you of exactly why you two are no longer together.
Well, if he wants to get loud, Deja can also get loud. So
Let's get loud. Let's
she
get
also
loud.
Says,
she's just like, I'm
"Come
trying
on,
to be mean.
Demetra,
Jesus
be
Christ.
mean."
maybe I should.
Maybe I wouldn't
I
be
should
rolling my
roll.
eyes if
Hold
I
on.
didn't have to.
Hold on. Before you start, you need to call him Honky Tonk. Listen here, Honky Tonk.
Don't help her. Let her make up her own things.
Don't worry, you are going to be called Honky Tonk. Because there's a wrestler who used to be called the Honky Tonk Man
I
who
know.
talks.
Yeah.
So don't worry. She didn't give me that idea.
Okay.
So I think she was just gonna say like, look, I'm sorry that you have so many troubles with shapes, but
At least I could talk to people without sounding like a bitch.
Whoa.
who you calling a bitch?
Ava, fuck!
She stands up and hits the table.
Do you understand that?
And I needed the extra detention.
I think that the room is slowly starting to devolve as this is going on. The vice principal is, of course, left, so you are all left to your own devices. And it's at this point Okay,
think,
popcorn. Yeah.
Oshin would probably try and like move desks over to Elijah and be like, hey, if you have a problem with homework, I can help you with that if you want. I can, we can maybe work together on it.
He thinks for a second. I mean, I just don't want to do it.
Oh,
It's really.
yeah.
We just interrupt each other. I could do it.
Oh,
just don't want to.
totally. I understand that. Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, I'm sure you know what's going on. Okay, just I thought maybe, but yeah. Okay, cool. That's fine. And he like moves back to the other chair he was in.
When you come over, you notice that he's not doing his homework. He's just scribbling arcane sigils in the margins of it before he fills anything out. And he says, "Yeah, I could do it. I'm just not going to. I mean, I will do it. It's while we're at. Is it really homework?" You could tell that he's just completely not caring about any of the situation.
It is at that point that you hear a loud, explosive sound in the far off distance.
Like outside or like
outside.
What the fuck?
Okay. So Deja just puts talk to the hand to McKinney. It's like, excuse me, and goes to go look out the window.
She's so dumb. Hands can't talk.
I can't believe I used the smooch. Oh my fucking god. Anyways, what's out the window?
As you look out the window, you see a large gout of smoke emitting from a nondescript part of the town, which is going to happen a lot.
Yeah, I also join her at the window.
Okay, you also see that out there.
What's over there?
At this point,
we're supposed to stay in our seats.
Elijah is under his desk with his notebook above his head. It has a large sigil on it.
The protection sigil.
Let's see. At this point is when the door to this room opens and then immediately shuts. As it does, you see the float of a white trench coat spin, and then you see a face turn to all of you, a masked face with glasses on. It says,
"I'm the Moonlight Knight."
What month is it? Is it a costume party?
I don't have any time to explain, and all of you are going to need to. And without hesitation, you just see flip, 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 flip. And each of you are thrown a tiny object.
And you say, "Yes, my diamond."
If all of you catch this, which is on par for how these things work when special things are thrown at you in these sorts of shows, you notice that each of you has a pair of glasses. Nondescript. Regular sunglasses. All right, I don't have any time to explain this, so all of you need to listen carefully. They are coming, and I need you all to transform. Put these glasses on and say whatever the phrase that comes to your mind is when you do. Do you understand?
Who the fuck are you?
Is this one of those candid camera things?
This is not a candid camera thing. This is very important. There are monsters coming this way right now, and they're coming for you. And if I don't do this for you right now, you're in trouble.
Monsters.
I don't want to be in trouble.
I don't want you to be in trouble either.
Are they like the fellers in like the big rubber suit monsters? Because I've seen them late night TV, and that's pretty fun. I like that.
They are a little like the late night monsters, but more real and more dangerous. So
now,
it's at this point that I need all of the players to decide what's your morphing phrase.
Yeah.
Do we all have a singular morphing phrase? Or
Let's
we all have an
go,
individual
girls.
morphing phrase?
Let's go, girls. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean,
I'm going to say that it would be fun either way, but you're going to have to do a lot more creatively if each of you has your own individual phrase.
I don't know. I mean, we could do something related to rock.
I was gonna say, it's got rock
and roll.
I was saying, it's
rock out.
Let's rock.
For the
Or let's
audience,
rock.
by the way, for the audience eye, she is wearing a normal set of glasses. These are not the glasses you saw earlier in the episode.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's got just a balaclava essentially over her
Mm.
face.
Okay.
Mhm.
Addie
Hair is
has
tucked into hat. You can't see anything
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Addie has like taken a look at the glasses and she's like, actually, these are kind of cool, and does go ahead and put them on. And I
Yeah,
guess
it's
probably
immediate from Elijah.
gets the, that's weird. Why am I tingly?
As you say, why am I tingling?
Yeah,
It's not
that's a
going
good
to
one.
transform you, don't worry.
Why am I tingly?
But as you say that, you see a bunch of data readouts just start pouring across the glasses.
Hmm.
A
Are
bunch
there
of
drugs
stuff
on
you
this?
don't understand. And you do see, like a scouter from DBZ, a power level thing with a red arrow pointing out towards the explosion.
Yeah.
And
Elijah,
as you do that, you see it like homing in, and you see like 5 or 6 different dots show up, and they're slowly getting bigger and bigger.
Oh
and
my
bigger.
god. This has to be fake. What? What is this?
It's not fake. You need to figure out your phrase now.
he's just looking at a crystal like, is this going to do something while I'm wearing it?
You see it kind of lock onto it, but you don't really understand.
Yeah.
There's symbols there, but it's
So do we
strange.
want let's rock or rock on? Rock on is kind of like makeup,
Listen,
you know?
we're allowed to be
Mhm.
cheesy. It's great.
Yeah.
I like Rock On
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I like Rock On too.
because Let's Rock is
Do we-
too Guilty Gear.
Exactly.
Do you want to do like the sort of like R, that, what is it, quad R name, and then rock on?
Yeah, we
Did
could.
we say rock twice?
Hmm.
What was our morphing name again?
Radical Robo Rock Rangers.
Rock Rangers.
Robo Rock Rangers.
Radical Robo Rock Rangers rock on.
Hmm.
Say rock twice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're right.
I mean, they morph
Radical-
twice, don't they? It's
We could
morphing.
roll on.
Well, they don't say. Yeah.
Radical Robo Rock Rangers roll on.
They say we need
Roll
the
out!
Sword power now.
Roll out. Yeah, roll out.
Yeah.
We roll out, but the Autobots roll
That's
out.
Yeah,
Well, I
fine.
mean,
it's
it
the
doesn't
Autobot.
matter. We're
Hey,
rocks.
roll out could be your call for the Zords.
It's true.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
true.
Then we say rock and roll.
Yeah, we could go.
Okay. So, do we have a phrase? Have we decided?
So what if we go with like Radical Robot Rangers rock out?
What if my
Mhm.
character is going, what the fuck? What is this? Nah. I'm gonna roll out of here. Zoom, 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 zoom. Accidental.
I mean, we don't have to say the full name.
Yeah.
We could just go rock out
Yeah.
or roll out.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well, yeah, I think rock out works, and then for the when we get our mech, it's roll out.
And then you can
Yeah.
always
I
say
like it.
Rock Rangers roll out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Mhm.
So, roll out. And as that happens, please describe what your suit transformation is.
Fuck. Okay.
Or I can give you one. It's fine.
Oh yeah, what kind of that's something we probably should have discussed. Like, what's our suit look?
I
Like,
have
are we like
4 minutes.
okay?
That's fine.
Well, then do we want to cut it on a cliffhanger? And
Yeah,
we'll...
let's cut on the
Put it on a
cliffhanger.
We can
We all-
start with transformations next time.
Yeah, sure. All of
Rock
you make sure you
Rangers, roll
spend 1 attitude because you have
Yeah.
to in order to transform up.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep, I'm back to 0.
Also, actually, okay, so let's put a pin in this for a second. You guys could be, the non-believing teens for a little bit if we have time to pick this back up if you want. Rather than doing the phrase immediately, you could start fighting and then transform and then,
Yeah.
the progression.
I think
Oh,
that makes a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit more sense.
Yeah, let's do that.
Want to do that?
Sure, yeah.
Since we don't know our phrase yet,
So-
we'll
so
just get into a fight.
So rather than that, she says that, you all still look incredulously at her, and she goes out to the window and taps her glasses. You see something read across, and she says, "No time. I'll stall them." And you just see her shatter out through the window. Trench coat and fedora flowing as she
Oh,
does.
we're gonna get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
I would
I
like
ain't
to
paying
remind
for it.
everybody that property damage in these shows never sticks.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but the
As she-
characters are definitely always worried about it
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
That's true. Yeah. Oh no, the school.
Always worried about it sometimes.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, you've gotten your impetus. You're all from detention. You've been given your shades, And there is a threat approaching, and we can pick up from there next time on the next episode of Radical Robo Rock Rangers.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, James.
For watching.
Thanks, James.
Thanks for running.
Times.
And goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.